Hello, hello. All right. I don't have the timing is really weird today because I'm catching a specific window, so I don't have my normal sound check people. So hopefully my sound levels are just fine naturally how they are. Fingers crossed. So yeah, today is the finale, the grand finale of the Bobgoblin Blitz. It is the what is going on with the model's eyebrows? 1 second. It always looks sad. Why does it look so sad? Hold on. Let me decalibrate something. I'm gonna turn on the one sec. Okay, hopefully that's better. All right. Yeah, there we go. Looking less sad. Perfect. Okay, so today is the grand finale of the Bobgoblin Blitz. I spent the last month since March 18th, starting from zero, trying to catch every single big fish in the game. I did not expect to do it because that's not really feasible. there's a couple that are like very much luck checks. There's the infamous big three of Ruby Dragon, Aelid's Gone, and Cinder Surprise. There's just like a whole bunch that are just like kind of randomly difficult. Sidereal Whale and Garlicthus from Endwalker both had really long random downtimes. Sea Butterfly is always kind of an infamous one that can sneak up on you. But in the end, my grand total, my grand finale results for total number of big fish caught during the Bobgoblin Blitz. Where is it? Here we go. 286 out of 289 big fish caught. The three that I am missing are in order. They are, oh, I can see my cursor. Yeah, whatever. They are, number one is the Bobgoblin Bass itself, which I am hopefully going to catch today, right now on stream. Number two is Aelid's Gone, and number three is Cinder Surprise. So no big shocks on any of those. Aelid's Gone and Cinder Surprise are both kind of luck checks. There were only 5 Cinder Surprise windows in the entire like event period. I made it to 4 of the 5. I don't really think I could have done much better, honestly. I saw 3 bites total across those 4 windows. All were slips, obviously. Aelid's Gone, a little bit more annoying. I made it to like 6 or 7 windows. All of them, I never saw a single bite. Not one. So that's just annoying, you know? But like, show up at the 6 or 7 windows, don't get a bite. I mean, it's like, what can you do? It's Aelid's Gone. It's got short windows. So the Bobgoblin Bass itself had a 37-day long downtime, which is frankly kind of absurd. Originally, my goal was to try and catch 100 big fish and 15 legendaries. In the end, I caught, as you can see, all but one of the normal big fish, which is, I think, 258 big fish and 28 legendaries. So quite a bit better than that. I actually made like a chart I plotted out everything on like a chart of when I caught everything. You can see here that like in the early first 3 days, I caught a couple legendaries. I caught my very first catch. The entire thing was actually a legendary. It was Endoceras. And so I was, catching 4, 5, 6 a day until I didn't catch any. I went to PAX East right off the bat. And then I kept up a pretty good pace for about a week and a half. This one huge spike here is actually just a Saturday that I didn't really have anything to do. So I just sat around all day fishing. These 2 dips are raid nights when I couldn't really fish for much. There was a weekend, you can see I was out of town. I did bring my laptop, but I was doing stuff. I wasn't just sitting around fishing. And then it kind of tapers off a little bit until one more huge Saturday. And that Saturday was like the chaff. I was just like catching at that point like really high uptime fish, always up fish, just stuff that was like not hard to catch, and really like stuff that's like trivial, stuff that like I have no memory of, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot this over so I'm hiding like this little ad and this person left here. Yeah, so I like data. I collected a bunch of data. I'm not like totally sure what I'm gonna do with all of this stuff. I actually recorded like my catch clips of everything, pretty much. Like I have the video of like every single catch that I made, pretty much for the whole event, start to finish. And I think I'm gonna make like a video out of it. I'm not totally sure what. It's probably gonna be something like pointlessly self-indulgent. Like a 20-minute long video essay. How I caught all but 2 big fish during a single instance of Bobgoblin bass downtime. Gotta come up with a good clickbait title or something for it. Yeah, what else though? What else can I do? I'm gonna make like a cool like montage, maybe set some music, like Rise, the Alexander A12S theme. Yeah, that would work. That would be pretty cool. I guess the thing that I really wanted to emphasize with all this stuff though is that I did not know life this. Like you're looking at these like 12 to 15 catches in a day. Like that was done like 45-ish minutes in between, like while I was like in the morning. I have like time I usually use to like, I don't know, read or something, relax, decompress before I head to work. Like an hour decompressing before I start cooking dinner after I get home from work. Yeah, a graph. Have like an hour before hello and welcome, by the way. An hour before I start like cooking dinner, like 2 hours for raid, maybe an hour like before bed or something. So it's like, sneaking in a little, squeezing in some time in between stuff. But it's not like I just sat around all day fishing this whole time. This is like done with a full-time job, like 2 raid nights a week, a social calendar. I went out with my friends pretty often. You can see here I was traveling multiple weekends of this time. I attended a dog's birthday party for like an entire Sunday at one point in this. And I was actually already pretty much totally done by then. So it wound up not even being like a factor. But yeah, no, I'm I'm still debating like what exactly I'm gonna do with all these video clips, but I'm gonna make some kind of like video thing, and I'm gonna put way too much effort into it for how much it's gonna get like 12 views, and it's gonna take me 40 hours to put it together. But I'm doing this for me because I'm crazy, and I like to put too much effort into everything that I do. Maybe my mic's a little too high. Yeah, it looks like it's like getting a little too much into the yellow zone. Gotta turn this down very slightly. Maybe that was a little too much. Yeah, there we go. All right. How much longer? We still have a little bit of time before it's actually the window opens. The window opens at 2 a.m. in game. I guess I'll just share my kind of a few little like anecdotes from this whole time. My personal favorite catch story, this out of town with laptop period. So I was attending like a college reunion type thing, and the windows I did not want to miss. That was the reason I brought my laptop. I caught some like random chaff like in the morning and at night before bed, like in my hotel room. But there was a deep haunt window that was at like 7 p.m. and I was going out to a bar, and it's like this is like a college bar, but it's like it's the kind of college bar that you can like study in. I don't know how common those are. It's like a chill college bar, like not a crazy party one. So I was there with like a friend, and we were waiting for another friend, and the friend that I was there with was like literally reading a book. When my other friend showed up, we played Scrabble, but the deep haunt window happened like while we were waiting for them to show up. So I literally just like pulled out my laptop, and I connected to the free public Wi-Fi in the bar, and I caught the deep haunt on the free public Wi-Fi, and it was nope, the window's about to open. I should actually get in position. I caught the deep haunt off of the free public Wi-Fi, and I literally DC'd while I was doing the prep, like while I was trying to catch a I forget what it's called. Shadow something, whatever the like non-big fish version, the collectible of deep haunt is. I caught one, or I was like hooking one and like went to surface slap, and I DC'd, and I was just like, no, why now of all times? Why now of all times? And I like logged back in, and I managed to like make it, but it was like, all right, we're in. I gotta get a bit into the zone. Sweetfish is like a relatively shortish bite. I don't think this is a sweetfish. I think this is a scholar sculpin. Yeah. Sweetfish should be biting before 10, I think, if I'm chumming. Yeah, there we go. This is sweetfish. But literally, I like managed to reconnect and log back into the game. It did the like you logged out improperly. I managed to get back in. And I still got like in right before the window opened. Oh, that's cute. I love cats. I have a cat. She's very nice. I'm trying to tell this story while fishing is like half using up too much of my brain power. But I got in, I logged in, I caught the whatever the other collectible is, and then the game DC or the while I was trying to like while I was actually fishing, a fish started biting, and then it lagged out on me. Like it was biting for 10 full seconds, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna DC again. I think this is probably a scholar sculpin. Yeah. I was like, oh no, it's gonna DC on me again. I was like ready to cry. That's definitely a Scholar Sculpin, but I'm gonna catch it anyway, just in case. Because I'm a perpetual optimist. I have not seen a single one of the what is it, Philosopher something. It's like some kind of clam. Fish! Yes! You're right in time for the actual window. Just opened a few minutes ago. The rest of this was all lead in. What? Come on. No Sculpins. Come on. Yeah, there we go. This is probably Sweet Fish. Ooh, natural big. Sorry, natural large. We gotta be careful with the distinction between large fish and big fish because they're completely different things for some reason. Oh, no. I was like, oh, that's taking a long time. Ah. Uh-oh. Getting real nervous. I'm always real nervous. That's just my natural state of being. That's just been me for like the entire past month. Like, I have not relaxed while fishing because like every window where I don't catch something is just like wasted time because I have not had very much time to fish. And some of these are like, some of the Realm Reborn and Heavensward fish are like especially nasty. Oh, this is a long bite. Oh. Oh. Yay! Oh, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Yay! Oh, check it out! Haha! Yes! Oh! See, I told you it was easy. Easy fish, easy fish. Okay, how many more can we get in one window? Now this is my stupid challenge mentality. It's like, oh, let's go for two. Oh man, when I was my sidereal whale catch. Oh god. Okay, so I actually also caught. Oh, there's the stupid clam. Finally, I caught my sidereal whale during the same weekend that I brought my laptop to. That I caught the deep haunt. That's actually what like convinced me to bring my laptop, was the fact that if I didn't, I was gonna miss both a sidereal whale and a deep haunt, like two sidereal whales and a deep haunt window. So after I caught the deep haunt, I the next morning I like one shot a Felina, so I went for a sidereal whale, and I caught the sidereal whale on like my second or third cast, or my second or third mooch. So I was like, oh, that was the wrong button. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I'm so stupid. I caught the sidereal whale on like my second or third cast, so I was like, oh, I can just go for a second one, right? So I like kept going, and I caught a second Felina. There we go. I caught a second Felina, and I kept going, and I triggered a second intuition, and I did not catch a second whale. Very sad. Is Bobgoblin is the Bobgoblin Bass okay, yeah, it's a powerful bite. I have to check these things. I did not manage to trigger, or I did not manage to catch a second one. I did trigger the second intuition, but I didn't catch a second whale. To the best of my knowledge, so far only one person has actually caught a second whale in a single window. A couple of people have triggered a second intuition. I was like, at the time, I think I was one of like 4 or 5 people who had ever triggered a second intuition. So that was actually like really, that was my cool little achievement. Actually catching a second whale would have been a better achievement, but you know. C'est la vie. C'est la pêche. Oh, we got 2. Unless it slips. It slipped. No. How could you? I don't think it has a very high slip rate. But not very high is still not the same as 0. An important thing to know in life. Oh well. Come on. Yay. Oh. Boo. Lame. How could it? How could it? Now the real question is, when the window ends, do I keep fisheying to try and catch more with the extra time at the end, or do I just kind of call it there? I should probably just call it there, right? There's no actual reason for what I'm doing. It's just for funsies. Are there any other like especially funny moments? There were a few. There was one. So there's only one for most of the Bobgoblin Blitz. There was only one other person who was like doing it along with me. Eventually, it turned out there would actually a third person who came up independently with the same idea. And like we only found out about them like right at the end. So 3 people did this. But for a long part of it, it was just like the 2 of us. So at one point I was fishing for like this one like really annoying fish called the second one that's like really rare. And that's like its whole gimmick. It's just this really stupid rare. And while I was there, the other person doing the Bobgoblin Blitz just like literally swooped in while the window was like half over and just caught it immediately, like right from under my nose. And I was just like, no. And then I caught it too within like 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. I caught it like a minute and a half later. Like, it's incredibly unlikely to catch it like within like 2 people catching it in the same window is super unlikely. It was crazy. It was absolutely wild. Nope, window over. Alright, what can I do here? We can keep going a little. Yeah, you were there for the catch. You were there for the actual like key moment here. The actual catch. You were there to see me get my Grandmaster Caster title. Actually, let me put that on. While I'm here, since I just got that. Profile, title, alphabetical. Where is that? Grandmaster Caster. Hell yeah. Oh shit, a second one. Yeah, I got it. That's not what I wanted. Crap. I didn't realize there were two. Oh. Well, I'm gonna call it there. All right. Well, honestly, that's basically it for this stream. I need to like go cook dinner and stuff. This is just like gonna be a this just had to be like a really short stream. Like the whole point of it was just to catch the one fish. So a little half hour stream seems perfect for it. Thank you to those of you who came out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there with me as I update my total to 287. 287 caught. Yes, perfect and beautiful. And there's where it stands. 287. All right. So that is it for the Bobgoblin Blitz. It's all over. My next stream, I'm not sure when exactly it'll be. Probably this weekend. I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Endless Ocean 2. My eyebrows are doing something wild. It's because I've got like the windows right next to me. Like the light's reflecting weirdly, I think. I'm gonna be playing more Endless Ocean 2. I think I got like halfway through it the first playthrough, so I think it's not like that much left. And then I don't know what I'll be playing after that. I'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. Maybe I'll do fishing challenges again or something. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, thank you everyone, and this puts a little pin in an absolutely whirlwind month of fishing and such. All right.